What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is RaisDocs, and today we're going to talk about 9 to 5. Now, for those of you guys that have been part of this channel from the very beginning, you know just how big I am on tactical gameplay. So, I went into 9 to 5 with an open mind. I wanted to see what it had to offer and how it stands with the beta test that is going on this weekend. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I know when you first start playing a game, there's usually some kind of learning curve for you to get over so that you can become comfortable and start playing it the way that it's intended to be played. Well, this game is definitely no different from those other games, and it definitely has a learning curve that's going to take more than just a few matches for you to get over. With that being said, make sure to keep in mind that if you start playing this game, your gun skills alone are not going to get you to victory. Instead, about 70% of each match that you go into is gonna depend on critical thinking and how you can get through each phase with your team to be able to come out on top. This game truly does a good job at showcasing just how important being in the right position at the right time really is. Alright, so now that you guys kind of have a picture of what this game is about, I'll go ahead and talk about what impressed me most about this beta and what I think still needs some work before the full game is released. Now, before I go through the list, I think it's important to note that I have been following the full development of this game for some time now, and I've also participated in some of their private beta tests that have been available to us. And with that being said, although I have played the game in the past, I am not able to discuss those details due to the fact that it was under an NDA agreement. One thing that I will say is that from the last time I played the game, it has made a very drastic improvement. Alright, so the first thing that caught my attention that I really enjoy is the fact that there are so many different game modes and different phases within the game modes that make the game more challenging as you go through a match. I believe that this portion of the game will definitely help replayability in the future to come. Something else that I believe these game developers are doing right is the fact that this game will be completely free to play. Adding on to the positives, I do believe that this game has a chance to make it into the esports scene if it develops the right community, but of course it's definitely going to have to work out the bugs that it currently has and finish polishing up enough to where it can get to that level. Continuing on, I do enjoy the fact that there are 3 corporations that you can choose from, each having their unique abilities. So this is definitely something that's going to help with formulating a team of the right operators and not having too many of one kind. Finishing off the positives, I do enjoy the fact that the character movements are not as fast as you will see in other games. This helps with tactical immersion and helps you think methodically about moving throughout the map. With all of that being said, there are a few things that this game is gonna have to polish out and fix before the full game is released. One of the issues that I see, and probably the biggest, is the fact that the user interface is very confusing to navigate when you first start off. Now, I did notice that there's a tutorial for the user interface, but even after going through the tutorial, it still kind of leaves you lost as to what you can do with each section. If they're able to polish this out and give us more clarity, as well as a simpler way to navigate the menus, will improve the quality of life. Something else that could improve the game is if the map design was optimized to eliminate any unneeded clutter. That way you can better distinguish between a player and an object at long distance. Now, please keep in mind that this is only a beta, and this is what the beta is intended for suggestions to fix bugs before the game's released. So this is really all a community effort to bring the game together. So if you guys have suggestions yourself, or you have been playing the game and you have things that you want to say, please make sure to drop it in the comment section below, because you never know who's watching. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. If you found this information helpful, please make sure to smack the thumbs up button so that we can continue to grow our YouTube community. Also, consider subscribing, as I will be following the full development for this game. Alright guys, without further ado, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video.